From MLU headquarters in Philadelphia, this is Cleats and Cufflinks.
And we're back. Another episode of Cleats and Cufflinks, episode 21. Our show is officially old enough to drink.
Did you? Well done. Did you know that the John and Greg show, which they just released another episode, they're beating us. They're on episode
I thought we
23.
agreed not to talk about that show.
Well, we did.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about it.
Okay.
They did a nice show. It was John and Greg back at it again, talking about the 5 most underrated players. I would check it out, along with Luke Ryan, one of my little favorites.
Luke Ryan.
They did a good little show, but they're up to episode 23, Nick. We gotta beat them.
I didn't know that it was a race, but
Well,
yeah, I'm more of a quality guy. Not so much quantity.
There you go.
More quality than
That nailed
quantity.
him.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to edit this later too, and he has to.
He'll have to
I like
hear that. Yeah.
So we had a busy week.
Oh, Lord. I don't know where one week stopped and the other started, to be honest.
Of course. Now we did an AMA, which stands for
Ask me anything.
yes,
Yeah, on Reddit.
yes.
Some of you may have been there.
Yeah, if you are, I don't know what age you have to be. I think if you're over 35, Reddit is both exactly like AOL Messenger,
Yeah.
but will also make you feel old because you can't figure it out.
Yeah, it looks like what I was using when I first started using the internet, and at the same time, I am for some reason confused by it.
It was quite
I don't know
simple.
what that is.
You upvote and you downvote and you give. So there's that give gold link. Don't click on that one. It tries to take your money.
Really?
I don't really understand that one, so someone can explain why you would give gold. But it was nice. We had 260 some comments and questions
160
in total.
comments.
So we literally typed from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. without stopping.
Yeah. Yeah, that was exhausting. It's the longest I've ever typed consecutively, I'm going to say.
We answered a lot of questions, and one question there, some people asked about MLU players and what they get, and people wanted us to expand on that. So for our second segment, we're going to talk about what does the MLU do for its players?
Yeah, so stay tuned for that if that's the question you're waiting for, or fast forward to it.
Don't fast forward. This is good stuff.
I'm just saying,
segment one.
It's a perfectly reasonable choice to make, given the context.
You're being negative on it.
No, I'm just being honest and,
Okay.
and loving to our fans.
Your honest is so negative.
Yeah, just generally.
Okay. Then we also had our annual shareholders meeting,
We did.
where a bunch of our shareholders came to Philly and we all spent a weekend together.
From all around the country and world,
Yes.
people coming into Philadelphia.
So we're going to give our listeners a little insight into what it's like to have an MLU shareholders meeting.
Yeah.
And we're also going to give a couple tips out there to our young business people about shareholders.
Yeah,
How to run
about
a
working
meeting.
with them, running a meeting with them, that sort of thing.
All
Yep.
the things. All the things that it goes into having shareholders.
Yes.
And then third is my favorite part, because we got an interview with Ann Watson, who's out of Vermont, who is the key person who got ultimate in varsity status in Vermont, or varsity exhibition status. So we're gonna.
Yeah, she was one of that group that did that, and obviously one of the key people very involved. And great story. Good interview.
Yeah, this is a pre-recorded interview, so we had this yesterday, and I've been excited about it ever since. Plus, she promised off the record to play on our Wildwood team.
I did hear that. I heard that promise.
Yes, so we're gonna hold her to that.
Yeah, keep. Now it's been announced publicly. So.
Now it's publicly. Now she's in it. So that interview was fantastic. You're definitely going to want to listen to that about all the things that went into making Ultimate a varsity sport. So those are our 3 segments for the day, and we got a spot in the middle that we're going to do, but that's a little surprise too. So you can just hang on tight for that one.